to those seatbelts because you are tuned into the best youth show in the motherland. It is channel 263 and this is EKSE man, 21-year-old, born and bred Zimbabwean artist, all the way in the studio today speaking about his customized art that has been seen on sneakers, clothing, canvases and more. Not only has he collaborated with brands like Hyundai, Foshini, Plascon and so much more, but he is also here taking space in the studio today. So please put your hands together and mine for Tariro.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here, gracing us your presence, being in the studio. Right now you are looking a bit nervous, so I think, we're going to take a deep breath together. And out. There we go. So, right, Tariro, for the people that don't know who it is, who you are, right? Please tell the people at home who you are and how long you've been doing your customized art for.
So I started this in 2020. It was more of like a survival thing because it was a tough year for everybody. But it worked out because at the end of the year, after doing a few of these on my own stuff, and then when I was going to school, I was asking friends, anybody who was like willing to help, can I do something on your shoes? Can I do something on your jacket? I ran out of my own things to paint and I was looking for any exposure, just to promote the business. But it kind of pushed me to work hard because I was in that space where I needed to make money and be out there. And then I was lucky enough to be found by Batu and they gave me my first contract.
And you're speaking about, pushing yourself and being in the industry, putting yourself in the market. Yeah. You also opened your own place and it's called Bureua Customs.
Yeah. So it's not a physical place yet, but we have formed a company with a few other talented artists and there's 7 of us.
And you speak about being part of Batu, right? You customize sneakers for them at one of their stores.
Yeah, the Canal branch.
And how has that time been for you and how has that helped shape who you are today as an artist?
It's been a great 2 years. I learned a lot about dealing with people, what people want, the kind of image you get with a brand like that and the name it brings for you as well and the clientele. But it was really good 2 years. I learned a lot from them as a business and I'm ready to step out on my own.
And you're speaking about stepping out on your own, and earlier on we mentioned that you've collaborated with brands like Foshini, Plascon, Hyundai, and I'm sure the list goes on, right? So how did this opportunity come about for you?
So being part of a team means that we share projects and sometimes the big company approaches us. They don't just want one artist because the workload is going to be a bit heavy. So they always say, bring a team member or any other artist to work with, and that's how we get these big projects. So my partner Keegan, he usually sometimes gets contacts from other clients he's done in the past, and they'll be like, we got this thing happening at CTICC, would like you to be a part of it, bring another artist, and that's how we've gotten these big projects before.
So from creating on canvases, sneakers, shoes, some of these are what we have, which is not even to the bit of what you actually do.
This is just what I could carry, yeah.
Exactly. So let's speak about your creative process. What is it that you do? Do you first get the design? Is it custom? When we speak about customized, right? Is it something that people give to you, or do you just go with what it is that you envision in your mind?
Well, it's a little bit of both. Sometimes a client comes to me with their own idea, something they've envisioned, but they just don't know how to put it down onto the sneaker, or they just have it in their mind but they don't know how to bring it out as a vision. So that's my job. But then a lot of times it's commissions inspired by my designs. Especially these, they've gotten a lot of traction. People always see them, and the Joker and Batman is always an iconic thing that people want on their shoes. So they've inspired a lot of clients to come to me and ask for their own thing in the style. It's a great way to show So when I do customs, most of the time, it's inspired by stories from comic books because that's my thing. I love.
I've seen it's quite a bit of anime.
Yeah, anime, comic books, because I love the way that those people have used art to tell stories, and it's the #1 thing that's been inspiring me all through my journey as an artist. So when I start with a client, I usually give them an example. This is what I've done in the past. What do you like? What would you like to see on the sneaker? Give me your ideas, and that's how it usually takes off from there.
So as a group of 7, right, in
Yeah.
the team that you do have, how does it work? Do you guys usually bounce off each other when it comes to creativity?
So we all have our own ideas. We all have like our own inspirations, our own reasons for why we create what we create. So when we do get the chance to meet up and work together, we do bounce ideas off each other. You know, we work in different styles. We use different brands of paints and sneakers that we work on ourselves. So yeah, it's actually very informative when we do it like that, because
creative
yeah,
process.
there's not a lot like one person would know about working on leather, and they would come to me because that's my favorite, to work on leather. If I don't know how to work on fabric, I would go to Keegan because his denim jacket work is amazing, and I can't compete with that. So I usually learn from him whenever I can. So that's
And
how
to a
we.
person that's home right now, sorry, that wants to take part in
Wants
what
to
it
take-
is that you do, or they want you guys to customize something for them, do you guys have open classes? Is there a special way rather that they could contact you guys?
So we do actually work at PNA Canal Walk at the Art Bar. You can walk in and you can ask anybody to assist you. They can give you a business card, contact details. But it's a big space. The stuff is inviting. You can sit in the back there. We do classes on Sundays usually. We just actually been on break since the festive season, but we're getting back into that.
So people can register online, or
Yeah, they can go on the PNA Canal page. They usually post on a regular the class activities happening every week.
wow, that's absolutely amazing. And I personally have to say that I've been searching for someone to actually do some creative art on my sneakers. So I'm really glad that I found you guys, and I'm very eager. I'm going to be sending some things through to you guys. So thank you so much for being here in the studio. It's been absolutely an honor. And as I've said, guys, this is only a small portion of what it is that he does. Please do go and follow them on social media. It is called Bureua Customs, and he is Tariro, man. Absolutely amazing person. Thank you so much for coming through. But right now, we have more of EKSE coming through with the social media question with Sibu and Carl on the other side.